Welcome back everyone. I'm here with another tutorial and today we're going to work on a ribbed winter hat. Go ahead and grab your yarn and hook and let's get started. Of course, we will start off with a slip knot as we always do, and then we're going to go ahead and chain 39, and 39 is specific to a child size hat ages 1 to 3, but I will add down below in the description box the specific sizes for a baby, an older child, an adult. That will be all down below in the description box, so make sure if you're making a specific size that you check that out because your numbers are going to be a little bit different than mine if you're not making a child size hat ages 1 to 3. All right, and so next we're going to chain 1, and this is going to begin our first row. We're going to yarn over, insert into the second chain, yarn over again, and then pull through all 3 loops. And that completes your very first half double slip stitch. And you're just going to continue with the half double slip stitch, one in each chain, going all the way down. You should end up with a total of 39 half double slip stitches unless you're doing a different size like I mentioned before. All right, now before we begin the next row, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to continue with our half double slip stitches. Please pay close attention to where I'm putting my hook. I'm going into the back loop only. That's very important for this pattern. Going into the back loop is what's going to give our hat the nice ribbed look that we're going for. That ribbed look not only feels nice, but it fits nice on your head. So you're going to want to continue with the back loop only half double slip stitches. For my pattern, I have to do 48 rows. Be sure if you're creating a different size hat that you check down below in the description box, and I'll give you details on how many rows you need to complete for your size hat. And here is my completed 48 rows. I love this yarn. It's very stretchy, soft. I got it from Hobby Lobby and I'll definitely be going back for more. So now you're going to want to fold your work in half. Your hook is still attached. We did not fasten off. And we're going to want to start slip stitching these ends together. Very first slip stitch, you're just going to go into the other side of your work, yarn over, and pull through all loops on the hook. Now for your second slip stitch and going forward, you're going to go first through the side that you're already working on and then into the next side. And what you're going to do is yarn over and again pull through all loops. And we're going to go ahead and repeat this going up the side. Just be sure that everything's lining up evenly and nice so you can have a close to perfect hat. And once you've completed, don't fasten off just yet. We're going to go ahead, we're going to leave a long tail on this yarn because we have to also sew in the top of the hat. So go ahead, get your scissors, and we're going to cut a nice long tail here. Before we begin sewing in the top, we're going to chain 2 and we're going to pull the yarn all the way through so we can secure this side here. In our next step, I'm going to use a yarn needle. If you don't have one, you can still complete this with just your hook, but it is easier with a yarn needle, and they're fairly cheap at Joann Fabrics or Michaels. And we'll just go around our hat. We're going to go in and out, just weaving in the top so we can pull it all together and make sure that we don't have any gaps. And this might be my favorite part. We get to pull it all together, and it's actually starting to look like a hat. Be sure to go ahead and check back at the top There will most likely be some gaps that you have to go ahead and just sew in so they're not there. And we're also going to have the option, if you'd like, to add a pom-pom onto the top, which will cover any imperfections that you might not like. And once you're satisfied, you're going to go ahead and make a few knots to secure your work and make sure that it doesn't unravel, and you're just about finished. Now that you have fastened off, you trimmed your yarn, go ahead, turn your work inside out, give your hat a nice little cuff, and you're about done. You should be super proud of yourself, and thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in adding a pom-pom, please tune in to my next video that will give you instructions on how to do that. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and hit that bell for notifications.